Our first film is Lethal Weapon 3, and seeing it reminds me of a conversation I once had with the legendary director Howard Hawks. I asked him to define a good movie, and he said, a good movie is 3 good scenes and no bad scenes. Well, Lethal Weapon 3 has 1 good scene and at least a dozen bad ones. Once again, Mel Gibson and Danny Glover play best buddy detectives here in the really dull opening 45 minutes of this movie. They've been busted, and they turn into patrol cops. A sample of the dim dialogue here as they bust a jaywalker.
Can we speed this up, please? You may have nothing to do. I have things to do today, okay?
No, we can't. So we just shut up?
Jaywalking license.
Yeah? License? Jaywalking?
Yeah, jaywalking.
I don't have it on me, okay? I wasn't driving, okay? I was walking. What, do I need a walking license now?
Let's just shoot
Is he crazy?
Get out of the way, Roger. I'm going to drill him. We can make it look like suicide. Get out of the way. We can make it look like suicide.
Video camera.
I don't care. I'm still going to drill him. Get out of the way.
Get out of here before my partner kills you.
Along for the ride is the albatross around their neck from Lethal Weapon 2, Joe Pesci as Leo Getz. When Pesci isn't funny, you know you're watching a bad movie.
It's a big party. Somebody brought a monkey because the monkey knocked over the salad bar. And this guy comes and introduced me to another guy who wants a favor. I got it. I got it.
What?
I got it. And I remember.
You got it.
I remember.
You remember.
Hey, don't do it. Don't let the earring fool you. Okay.
A new character is a kung fu fighting detective played by Renee Russo. She dispatches a gang of gun runners led by a crooked cop. The only good scene in the movie is the romantic one between Mel Gibson and Renee Russo when they undress by comparing scars earned on the job.
Pump action, 12 gauge. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right down here.
Oh,
And through.
oh, that must have hurt.
When?
Not too close.
Riggs, if you were that close, I'd be dead.
I can beat it. I can beat it. Have a look at it.
I'll take your word for it.
No, really, you gotta see this.
That's cute and it's fresh, but that's it. The villains in Lethal Weapon 3 couldn't be more bland. They are hardly any threat to these characters. There are too few scenes with Danny Glover's family, who are the only vibrant characters in the film, and every bantering scene between Glover and Gibson seems forced, as if these guys, these actors, knew that the third time around their quarrelsome act was getting tired, and tired is a good word to describe Lethal Weapon 3, and what I mean by tired between them, Roger, is we know that they love each other, right? And anyone who watches this movie would know that. So why not write it that way? Why not try to redo the beginning of the picture?
It is written that way, Gene. It is written that way. Their bantering is based on love. I think you're completely misreading it if you think it means anything else. I think this movie has 3 good scenes. I'll name the other 2. I love the armored car chase, and I love that scene at the end where they tear up the whole construction site with fire and bulldozers and everything else. Those are good scenes, and I also agree with you. The scene where the foreplay consists of looking at each other's gunshot scars is a very funny, very effective scene. I enjoyed this movie more than you did.
Obviously.
It's not up to the first 2, which set a very high standard, but it is an entertaining movie.
Roger, the beginning of this movie, the stuff that you named is all in the back half of the picture. Weren't you absolutely bored by the set of this movie?
You said the first 45 minutes.
Yes.
I think you meant to say the first 7 minutes.
No, I'm saying the first...
The bomb scene.
No, exactly.
And then,
no. The bomb scene, the jaywalking is dull.
They're busted to the beat for about 2 minutes of screen time, and then the chase scene starts with the armored cars.
How about the villains?
Stopwatch
How about the villains, Roger? Were they interesting?
The villains were weak in this movie.
Thank you.
The villains were... What? Thank you what?
Let me tell you what.
Anything.
No, we've always said that in action pictures, that the strength of an action picture is defined by the strength of the villain. Because if you don't care what the problem is,
we've always said that that's sometimes true.
It's
we haven't always said that it's always true.
It's always true. Go on to the next film.